Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Somebody want to tell me why in the world is Julian Williams, J-Rock? Why are his people allowing him to go into a fight with Carlos Adames? Why? Let me tell you something. This Dominican fighter, Adames, is no joke. He is a problem, and I just don't understand why they're sitting there allowing J-Rock to go into a fight with him. But the thing is this, man. J-Rock is a former middleweight champion, and I know that everybody once they lose their titles, they want to get back in the ring to try to win their titles. I just don't think it's going to happen. Not against this Dominican fighter. Yo, Adames can fight, but it is what it is. So it looks like they're going to have a fight taking place right now. It's tentatively scheduled for June 24th. And, you know, I'm just sitting here looking at what happened when Julian Williams got in there with the last Dominican fighter, Jason Rosario, and how Rosario just dismounted him by 5 rounds. And then Julian Williams went and got back into the ring to get himself back together, man, almost 2 years later, where he fought Vladimir Hernandez, and he ended up losing that on a split decision. So what that tells me is that maybe Julian Williams, maybe he peaked, and maybe as far as him going forward and never reclaiming a title again, maybe that's not in the picture for him. But I tell you what, maybe you can say anything's possible, but it's definitely an uphill battle against this guy, Carlos Adames. It is not an easy fight. But to J-Rock's credit, he came back in November 5th of 2022, and he picked up a win against Rolando Messiah, unanimous decision over 8 rounds. But that's just not good enough to me when you're going in a fight with a guy like Adames, who has 22 wins, 17 of those wins by knockout and only 1 loss. He's out of the Dominican Republic, and he's just vicious. He's strong, man. You know, he is the guy who I think will present a lot of problems to a guy like Jermall Charlo. We know Jermall Charlo's had ups and downs. He's been out the ring. But at this point in time, a guy like Adames with his momentum and everything, you know, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt to beat J-Rock, which is, again, why I don't know why J-Rock people will put him back in the ring. I understand he wants to get in line for a mandatory shot at Jermall Charlo. But to try to get through this guy Adames, I just think it's wishful thinking. In addition, if he does get through him somehow, he's going to take some damage. So I just think, again, he lessens his chances of having a real opportunity against a guy like Jermall after coming off a fight against a power puncher like Adames. But the thing about Jermall, he's been missing in action, man, since 2021. And we know the WBC is kind of moving people around like chess pieces, trying to get everything together to create an opportunity for the winner between J-Rock and Adames. But I see it like this. For Adames, I think he sees this as just a stay busy fight. Honestly, I think J-Rock sees this as a life or death mission, and J-Rock just sees this as another day in the office, a stay busy fight, something just to keep the rust off, and he sees it as an easy win until he gets a chance to get in the ring, hopefully with Jermall Charlo. But I'll tell you what, with the Dominican, man, he's been on a 4-fight win streak since losing the WBO interim junior weight title bout against Patrick Tejera in 2019. So I'm just telling you right now, when you look at Adames, you look at J-Rock, to me, J-Rock's been through more difficult times, and he's got to find his groove, man. Look, the Philadelphia fighter was out there snatching up and unifying titles. Look at what he did against Jarrett Hurd. That performance against Jarrett Hurd was crazy. Crazy. If you didn't see, matter of fact, just watch the highlights. The things that J-Rock was able to do in the ring against Jarrett Hurd was just mind-blowing. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure if he can pull that off against a guy like Adames. Because in order to do that, J-Rock is going to have to, he's going to have to really be on his P's and Q's, because what Adames is bringing to the ring is an all-action style with extreme power. And there may be moments where that plays to J-Rock's advantage, but at the end of the day, I think once we get out those first 4 rounds, if J-Rock can get out those first 4 rounds, then I think for J-Rock it's just a matter of time because he fatigues. He gets tired. Adamus doesn't seem to be a guy who fatigues. He keeps pushing. And right now, Adamus is extremely, extremely happy, extremely excited. Because when you look at Adamus, man, and what's going on with the Dominican fighters are handling business right now. You got Adamus, you got Hector Garcia, you got Alberto Puello. You know, these guys are considered sub-brothers, man, and they love each other a lot. And they're really here to represent for the Dominican Republic. And right now, this is the first time where the Dominican Republic has more current world champions in Cuba and Puerto Rico. So for these guys to go on and keep winning and getting big fights and just, representing themselves well, bringing excitement into the ring, that is what it's all about to them. And I can't see him wanting to lose that, especially against someone who he's, the betting favorite to win. But that being said, J-Rock, I just can't understand. I understand he will take the fight if he wins. He gets a direct shot at Jamal Charlo. But maybe he should have. But then again, these opportunities don't come around that often. I just can't see him winning. I just don't see it. If you're trying to rebuild, trying to get yourself back into title contention, then maybe you pass up on this opportunity and take a softer touch. But to just go right into it, I'm not saying he doesn't have the skill set to do it. I'm not going to say there wasn't a time where he had the skill set to do it. What I'm telling you is today, I'm just not sure that he's that guy to beat Adamus. But anyway, I guess we'll find out on June 24th. Yeah, anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. It's a good scrap. It really is. But I just think J-Rock's in over his head. Hey, I'm in the breeze.